All right, we're gonna take another crack with this Veper 308 at 300 yards, and it's got the primary arms 1 to 10 SLX scope. Okay, so this is a second focal plane scope. We're gonna put 5 on the steel target and then 5 on the paper. See what happens. So this gun, I have found it not to be particularly accurate. A lot of it having to do with this side mount rail system here that AKs have. I mean, I can see splashes like right around it. So I'm getting close. I mean, the accuracy for 300 yards. I mean, it's not. I mean, obviously this is terrible accuracy. I should be getting very tight groups at 300 yards, but it's definitely what I would call like combat effective at 300 yards. Let's try the paper. So I'm definitely seeing splashes behind the target, like behind the paper, like dirt lifting up. So let's try this again. This time I tried, because before I was anchoring the chevron to the top of the paper, and the paper's sitting diagonally, so I think that might have threw my shots off before. This time I was actually using the 1 mil line and putting that in the center of the paper. So even though I don't have a good holding point because I don't have a bullseye or anything there, I was just holding center, and let's see what happens. All right, so let's take a look at I shot the steel first. And I was holding my 1 mil like right in the center. And it looks like I got 3 impacts like really close here. 1, 2, 3 impacts. I mean, that's like really close. The other ones went right around it. I'm actually surprised I managed to get 3 impacts that close. 1, 2, 3 with this rifle and the scope on it. On the paper here. So the first time I was shooting this, I was kind of anchoring the chevron to the top. I think because the paper's kind of slanted at the distance, it's throwing me off. So this time I was just taking the 1 mil line and just trying to hold that in the center. Now there's no bullseye or anything, so it's not going to be, my hold is not going to be super accurate. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 hits, which is not terrible. Oh, I got my tape measure here. So the tape measure, stay open. So the 4 out of 5 hits are at 13 inches. See if I get you guys in the camera. I can't see the camera because of the brightness. Yeah, so I got 4 out of 5 hits at 13 inches. For whatever reason, these shots were pulling upwards to the left a little bit, whereas those shots over there seem to pull upwards to the right a little bit. It's a lot. I mean, it basically it's got like your standard whatever trigger came with it. The stock is very awkward, so it's probably a lot better than I expected to get these 4 shots with this Veper 308, which is like a very uncomfortable gun to shoot because of that wooden stock. I can't take a sniper hold on. I actually have to hold the gun in front of the magazine, so it's not the way that I'm used to shooting. But the 13 inches at 300 yards, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, definitely for suppression fire, yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel we'll see if we can take this a little bit further. I don't expect great things if I take it further, but we'll try it out. Hey everyone, so I just shot this Veper 308 with American Sniper ammo at 400 yards. Okay, now here's the thing. I tried using a bag like in the prone position, but that was not working because I just couldn't get enough elevation. So I ended up going to like a different position. Basically, I shot it from a kneeling position, like from an improvised kneeling position, shooting off of the bag. I was like, you know, it was definitely like an improvised kneeling position, you know, with the guns kind of supported on the bag. Okay, but I didn't expect to hit anything, but it did pretty good. I got 3 shots here. Now remember, these are the ones without the holes. 3 shots, 1, 2, 3. I shot 5 shots, so the 3 shots came in at 8 inches, which I'm like, wow, I'm kind of impressed. And then there was this shot over here, right? That with that opens up the 4 out of 5 to 20 inches. Oh, straight. So that's 20 inches with that one, 4 out of 5. And then the 5th one went off the paper. So from an improvised, like supported kneeling position, you know, 3 out of 5 at 8 inches. And then the 4th one at 20 inches. That's, you know, on a man-sized target. I was using the 4th mill line. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, I did not expect to do that, especially because I mean, just shooting it, follow through was like not a thing. So, you know, just because of that terrible position I was in, as soon as I shot the gun, 308, boom, threw me out of the glass. So there's like no way I could really follow through. But still, I mean, I was able to make these definitely combat accurate hits, 4 out of 5 at 400 yards. I'm actually impressed with the gun and myself, because when I shoot this at 200 yards, like I'm not, you know, actually at 100 yards when I shoot it, I mean, the groups that were hitting like at almost 6 inches, I'm like, if I go to further distance, if I'm hitting 6 inches at 200 yards, it's going to open up a lot when I get further out. Well, it seems to have not opened up that much. So yeah, I think that's pretty decent. So I couldn't get you guys, I couldn't get it on camera because I had to go like way out there, and because I didn't have a bipod, I had to bring the bags out. So walking across this field, there's like only so many things I could carry, so I couldn't really carry I couldn't carry like too much crap, and the bipod wouldn't fit on the gun because I have an M-lock bipod, and it won't fit on that gun, so I have to bring sandbags out. So I can't be going out, you know, 400 yards with sandbags and stuff like that. So, so yeah, I mean, realistic combat accuracy, right? Because sometimes you're not going to have a bipod. Sometimes you're not going to, you know, be able to get into the best position that you can get into. And I'm pretty happy with this. Better than I expected.